Welcome every single one of you to this weekly Forex forecast. Hope you're happy, hope you're well, hope you are ready for a new week. It is June 2021. Let's see if we can make some pips. Alright, okay. Welcome everyone. My name is Ewinningstrategy, Forex trader, economist, trader for 8 years now. I'm here to help you guide through this week, I would say. So if you are wondering about something, please hit it in the comment section. I will help you. That's when actually. I'll try to help you as much as I can. If you're a YouTube member, I will prioritize you first before anyone else. Sorry, cost you $5. The other thing that I want to mention for you today is that I'm happy, I'm well, and I hope you are well too. Today is Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to every fathers out there. I'm not yet there, so but I got a kid today. Hard to get my kid today, so I'm also father. So yeah, cool. So what should we start? Cool. Just making sure that the music isn't too loud for you. You still can hear it somewhere in the background. Cool. So, what's up, everyone? Which pair should we cover today? Should we cover? Happy day. I already know Gold Guy and Chris is already here. GB is most important this week. We had an interesting meeting with Pound this week, so yeah. Also, I have family over today, so if there is somebody coming in today, it is what it is. I can't really control other people, so if this is abruptly erupted, then it is what it is. BOA. I don't know what BOA is, but I've heard of BOE. Start at euro, dollar, pound pairs, USD SAR, Tommy Lee. You sound very American, by the way. But I just have a hunch. If you're called Stian or Tor or Björn or Tommy, like are Norwegian, Swedish maybe. Anyways, shout out to my Scandinavian friends whatsoever. So whatever I'm saying in this video, or this live, whatever you call it, it's only for education purposes, not financial advice, and maybe also for entertainment purposes. It's only my personal opinion, whatever I think it's gonna happen next. It doesn't need to happen anything. Whatever happens, happens. you need to take precautions, you need to have a trade plan, you need to have a strategy, and you need to have tested your strategy into what kind of market conditions do you want to trade in. And only trade those market conditions. And currently, your dollar is not a part of my market conditions that I want to be trading in, so I am definitely on the sideline. I am worried that we're gonna fall more. No idea. Things for the next 12 months, that was about here, that we're going to 115. I think that's a bit hot. Now they have gone from 121 to 118. That's a 300 pip move. Is that abnormal? Is that an abnormal move? 300 pips on a euro. Is that an abnormal move? Cool. Once you are thinking of that, I will go into Euro. So, what do I want to see? Currently, I'm seeing something I don't want to see. Either as a buyer or a seller. As a buyer, this is M2. This is the buy price for this week. But as a buyer, I'm seeing we have broken this. So, currently we are broken. That means for me as a trader, I need to take it very piano. So since I'm taking the piano today, I have found a cookie. It's called Chocolate Therapy. It is chocolate covered underneath, chocolate chips. So cool. Calvin, whoa! Yeah, just send me the link, bro. Okay. It is a very normal move. Very normal move. And the very normal move, so I'm not worried. If we fell 1,000 plus pips, I would be more worried. So right now we are down 272, not even 300. Cool. Everything is okay. Everything is okay. Even 800 is okay, but I'm still gonna wonder. So what are we gonna do now? Okay, you have a couple of options. I don't know which one is gonna take from, but let's go there. So the only one you're allowed to technically now is selling 1949 or 120. But if you go into day trading, which we are supposed to do now, is that a monthly action? Yeah, there. If you're day trading, you're thinking, first of all, you're thinking 1900, 1890, give or take. Okay. So if you're a day trader, you're thinking that way. If you're a weekly trader, you're thinking that way and that way. Those are the only technical allowed move. Target for this week is 117. If we hit 117 in this speed, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not prophesying, I'm not forecasting, I'm not saying we're going to bounce, but I have a wish. If we bounce, I will take it back up again. So currently I'm just looking for a rebound, and this one looks to be the best one so far. We are well below the monthlies, we are well below the weeklies and all those things. So cool. This is the weekly, this one here. This is the weekly target, and the monthly target is what is it? Is it 120? Sorry. Yeah. So 118 was S2. So right now, let me just tell you differently though. Right now, we are at extremes. Extremes is something I don't trade. Why do I not trade extremes? Question mark. Because they are extremes. Extremes are difficult to trade, difficult to predict, and difficult to know the future of. Okay. They are extreme for some obvious reasons. Like in this case, I don't know if that is happening. This is hindsight. But once it goes below here, it is darkness for me. Okay? So what does that mean? That means I don't trade there. I'm only going to observe. And that's how I protect my capital. Hello, Magnus. Hello. Share now. So Chris, now is not an abnormal move. Lydia says it's a normal monthly swing. Yes, it is. Calvin, welcome to the live. And I'm waiting for the link. Cool. So that is kind of what we're expecting. 117 for the week. If you're a monthly trader and swing trader, you're done for the month. And you can look into a couple of extra things. So if we go to the calendar, we have one more week of June. And then we're 1st of July, Thursday, the other week. Okie dokie. That means that I would say I have 2 more options in June to buy the M2 of the week. Let's see if it goes higher. And I will tell you my Discord, I guess. But the Discord is free if you want to, so I probably put it up today. Whoops, that was wrong today. Okay, anyone can see this today then. Mentorship, invite link. There you are. Cool. And where are you guys? There you are. For Discord, this is where you help. That's all. Hello, Bangani. Help. For Discord, this is where you get help though. In my Discord channel. This is where I talk. This is what I do when I'm not on YouTube. This is what I talk. So if you want my help, if you want help from me, cool. Cool. So, what else? You're done? Done with Euro? Look for shorts. TP 117. Put sells is 119. 119.50. I guess. Cool. Put sells. Not financial advice whatsoever. Okay? Then we can go to Aussie, just for the fun of it. And most dollar pairs are doing the same thing. I'm just going to mention the prices and then we can move on. Okay? Weekly sell is 75.50. And daily is 75.20. The reason why I don't do any other technical analysis is because current move is not technical. Even when we're trying to play technical, whatever is happening here is not technical, it's only take profit. Or change of policy change. So, what happened last time there was a policy change? I don't know if I've done this with you guys already, but I'm going to do it very briefly since I may have done it with you already. Last time we had a policy change on the dollar was here. So straight up and straight down. So this time around maybe straight down and straight up again, 100% pull back. That was that policy change time, and in 2013, we have to go to daily apparently. 2013. We have here, we have straight up and straight down again. Cool. Fair enough. Aussie, still the same thing. Just look for shorts, and then take profit was around 73.50. Anything on peso? Hello, Shaggy. We shall see. I'll probably do that in the end. Not so hot on peso, both knowledge, but also interest. Cool, great. Thank you for showing interest. I can do it in that. Okay. Did I put some music on today? Cool. Cool. So, pound. First of all, pound traders. Let's go through this. Where's it gonna go? What is your direction? What is your direction on GU? I will go to daily sentiments just for a very short brief. Doesn't really matter a lot, but it's still interesting. Fair enough. Aussie is very bullish at the moment, meaning you should sell it. Euro, retail traders who always lose money, is bullish. That's why it says bearish. On pound, retail traders are buying, so you should be bearish on it, technically at least. And technically, USD CAD is bullish, so you should be bearish on it, but it's a lot of moving here, so maybe this will turn into a lot more sellers once they start climbing more. And yeah, cool. Now, jeez, I'm scratching today. Okay, shorting it. Oh, okay. Then today, no, for this week, we then have economic calendar. We have some BOE coming out this week. Some interest rates back over at Thursday at 1 p.m. Okay. And I don't think there's any institutional research on that whatsoever so far. So I'll just check it and move on. Cool. Wells Fargo. Is it Wells Fargo? Wells Fargo thinks that they are going to announce a tapering. And over the past few months, Bank of England has slowed asset purchases and hinted at additional tapering going forward. The pace of the UK recovery has been impressive. The monthly GDP data have been reflecting sharp recovery in the economic activity following a gradual lifting of restrictions. So, after the BOE's meeting next week, we expect policymakers to provide an update on the economy involving and review renewed spread of COVID is disrupting economic activity. In addition, we expect BOE officials to provide an updated view on inflation, whether price growth is transitionary or more ingrained, if it's just for some time, some small time, or more lasting. But given the pace of recovery, believe BOE signals further slowdown in asset purchases. So, they are thinking that they're going to be slowing down in asset purchases. What does that have to do? How does that affect pound? Slowing down in asset purchases in general term is weakening the pound. Asset purchases weakens a currency. When they stop doing that, it is supposed to rise again. Well, in this conversation we're talking about here is that it strengthens, the asset purchases strengthens the currency because dollar is also doing the same thing. So where you would run to buying dollar when things is crazy and pound is struggling, the reverse happens because they can't go to dollar and get returns. They have to go back to pound to get returns again. That's why it's going back up again. So I would then expect pound to show some strength. The question becomes then, is it going to be stronger than dollar? Probably not. So, am I thinking it's going to be sideways next week? Maybe. But let's go into the details. The details is that the sell opportunity for pound this week is 9.39 and 39.50. 60. The other opportunities here is to take profit at 136.20. What is that, you might say? You might ask? Well, just below support. and another support down here, then you can say that we should go all the way up here. I don't think that's possible. It's possible, of course. I don't think that's a good way to sell off something, okay? So here we have another sell. We've sold off pretty hard. Came back to central, sold off again. Here we have another sell-off. We just sold off. No pullback whatsoever. There's a small one here. Small one here. Okay. Another sell-off that happened, but it's not as strong as this one. Come back all the way to M3. So, this one just sold off as well. This is April. Okay. So, I think that we maximally will go back up to 139 before falling again. Unless the Bank of England figures something out. Now, what normally happens... Does anyone know what normally happens when there's an interest rate meeting the same week? What happens to the currency? Will it strengthen or will it weaken? Okay. Generally speaking, I tend to see that depending on the expectation, but generally speaking, it tends to strengthen. It doesn't need to do this week, but okay. So, as a seller, this is your prices. As a buyer, you're just waiting. Okay? Cool. That's me on pound. You can look for shorts. I'm not going to, but you do you. Okay? Cool. Next one. Next pair. Next pair. Next pair. Pound pair, USD CAD. We can do pound yen. Same thing. Coming back up to 153. Something. And then shorting it down to 150.34. You want to see some kind of reversal, some kind of rejection before falling. Cool. Enjoy it. Generally for pound pairs, I don't like it, but I can look at it. Is in general, as an opposite, this one has not fallen as much. This one has not fallen as much. And this one has even risen in the same period. Interesting. 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 So it's really dollar in itself that is strong and yen that is strong that really moving pounds. So I would rather stick to those pairs rather than being stuck in some kind of ranges on the pound pairs. Euro pound, we haven't covered that for a very long time, and it is not really respecting the pivot points well. It's respecting M2s, okay, but nah, I don't like this market. Maybe this is coming for sells, but that would indicate that pound should strengthen. Hello, Ahmad. So I've gone generally over pound pairs, so those are generally covered. And specific trading is that we need to see the price action, wait for the market open before you can start looking for shorts. So you still have a long way up, okay? USD CAD was requested. And generally speaking, Central is a good place to start at for the week, 23.51 in a normal market. Question becomes, is this a normal market? Target around 126. No, it's not. So you choose your own aggressiveness and where do you want to trade. So this is like the first option I'm going to give you. The other option I'm going to give you today is pure price action, support, resistance, turning into support, turning into support. So it can either come down to 123.70, 80, and then higher, or it can just continue higher. When you are in such a situation where it is just aggressively going higher, you are supposed to be waiting for the 4-hour 21 or the 1-hour 21 EMA. Okay? So for the 1-hour EMA, which has been practically what's been following the red line here, it is very aggressive, and I would say that still supports the idea of 123.80, 90 before going higher. Raphael, where have you been, bro? Where did you go? I'm just wondering. Expecting strong yen from next week if you see the GIXI index hasn't risen yet, and as the XY index has. Pound yen is a good sell from around 53.50 levels, going down to 150. I think it's just the same thing as I said, bro. Cool. Generally speaking, at least. I said 153. You said 153.50. Okay, give or take. Cool. Yeah. So this is, by the way, aggressive trading. You need to understand that and know that. And you are basically buying higher highs, almost, on the 4-hour. But there is some comfort that, you know, there is something here. Some support. Has been, at least in the past. But there's no guarantee. Okay? Cool. Good day. Awesome. Do remember, though, when the indicator or the moving averages crosses above each other, it has a tendency to come back and, you know, retest it. But it doesn't retest that large move. So it's gone. Alright? It's just gone. So it might come back later on in life and kicked off the 200 EMA. USD bear sitting on the bench waiting for the next chance. Yeah, I agree with you, Oscar. Welcome, Oscar. So, what else? Okay. Yeah. So we can go through dollar pairs. We've gone through Aussie, Euro, Pound, Yen, New Zealand. We haven't. Same story, by the way. I can just give you the prices to think about, and then you can think about it later. The reason why I ask you to think about it is because it's the same story for all of them. But remember, New Zealand is the least one to want to fall. So this one to fall the least is almost just broken out. Okay, cool. You're good to go. So that's the tech analysis here to find some kind of resistance before falling. Cool. Coming into Aussie yen. You said that GIXI hasn't moved yet. Yeah, okay. Okay. Then it's the other pairs moving then. So it's not yen strength, it's Aussie weakness, it's pound weakness, it's euro weakness, and New Zealand weakness. Who subscribed? Somebody subscribed today? That's a pretty good day. Amanda TV 2019 just subscribed. Thank you very much. Yeah, I will comment about that soon. Okay, so for, what's it, yen? Aussie yen? It's basically because of Australian dollar weakness, currency index at least. And is this going to reverse? Is this going to fall? That all depends on your bias. and it has kind of made a lower low, and it has kind of broken the, oops, it has broken the 55, so that's medium term, not bullish. And what has really happened here? Okay, so where did we, not where did we go wrong, but what really has happened is that we have, you know, risen quite bullishly, and then somehow, and then we have a correction, and then strongly before we went for a range, and now we are broken lower. Breaking lower isn't a crisis. Okay, even breaking the 200 EMA isn't a crisis, because your domain and your alpha is still intact. You're still waiting for your setups. Even though you're a bull or a bear, I expect you to make money both ways. Or if you're a bear, if you're a bull, I mean. But I expect you to make less money when the trend is against you. And I'm also expecting you to wait until your trend is with you. As difficult as it's hard, as you want to trade every day. But yeah, cool. If tapering to start in September, dollar will get strong until the end. So that comes down to the inflation. If there is inflation reading coming in more bearishly or not as aggressive, and goes into more into transitionary inflation, and that it was high transitionarily, then we see dollar weakness again. So it's not set in stone. It's based upon data. More than ever, I guess. Okay. So far, just seeing this one falling, then cool. 81 is a target for USD yen this week. Cool. 81.20. Cool. CAD, same thing. Strong. 89, 89.60. Somehow there, sells around there, down to 87. Look for your resistance. If it just falls away from you, don't be frustrated, but hope for that. Look for sells every day. And you probably should be trading Mondays and taking profit on maximally Wednesday. Coming into this. The reason why is because your whiplash, the stronger the move is down, the stronger the move back up again, kind of a thing. Just at least normal market theories. So have a mind about that. Cool. So if it now turns bullish again, what do you do then, bro? Well, then we start buying again. Cool. But still very aggressively bearish. Can't touch it. Can't touch it. Yeah. So if you go to look at the S&P 500, I expect it to have a low around end of like 24th, maybe. 24th to 28th. And it's a weekend in there. So it's a Thursday, Friday to a Monday, basically, of June. Should be a low unless there is some kind of scarcity, some kind of crisis, some kind of unforeseen thing we haven't seen right now. So I believe, yeah, somewhere around... Nej! Stupid idioter. Okay. So somewhere around... give or take here, maybe. The other thing to this question is, where is the monthlies? We are at already at monthlies. Okay. So in a general term, this is your buy opportunity, by the way, or M2, or coming in. This is our buy opportunity down at 44,000, but what if it does? And then cool. So something here and see how things goes. Take your stop loss if it doesn't go workout, and come back another day. Cool. Bada beam, boom. So we are 35 minutes in. Cool. USD yen has been requested for. Okay. So where should USD yen go? Up or down? For those who asked for it, I can't remember who it was. Happy day. Okay, so next ones are gold and silver as well. For whatever this means, seasonality, I can't say I can trust it at the moment, because technically right now, this doesn't match whatever is happening here. Okay? So until that is happening, but I can at least say that maybe there will be a top around August, and maybe there will be a bottom around 6th of July or 25th. Maybe, on euro dollar. Bullish on dollar and yen, so maybe sideways. Okay, it's a sell. Who said it's a sell? Looney, Bryant. Yeah. Also, you hit the target for the month. Whoops. You hit the target and it fell. Okay. So what is your buy prices? 110 and 109.30. This is still bullish all the way through May. And if you look at the weeklies here and you're looking for buys, that has mostly been respected. Mostly. So, as you can see here, 109, 1010 is basically with this week's M2, which was M3 monthly, or the target for the week. So, I would say technically we are bullish. It doesn't need to happen bullish, but it's technically, generally, until we break below 109.80 or 109, which is 100 pips down. I understand that's far down, but we are still generally higher, still not showing signs of weakness. So it is not bearish. You need to have your technical analysis in check. Looney, please. Maybe that's offensive for me to say, but that is still... You can't fool yourself to say that this is lower lows, okay? I can show you a bearish market if you're wondering. This is a bearish market, okay? This is where you sell. Sell, sell, sell. Didn't happen, okay? This is a bearish market. This is range. This is bullish, and this is bullish, range to bullish. So cool. All right, coming into silver and gold, I just want to pop up the seasonality where we're supposed to have a low at the moment at silver, and on gold we are supposed to also have a low around now, give or take. So hopefully from now on it's only upwards. Technical analysis tells us that this is currently falling. Okay, currently falling from 26.40, then okay, then there's nothing else to do here as a buyer so far. We can look for a reversal maybe on a smaller time frame, small lots, but it can definitely fall down to 124.50 and still be good. Okay. Hello, Rage. Yeah, you'd buy. I must sell all the on pairs. So yeah, the Fed move. The Fed is not affecting yen pairs. What you have seen is not really a risk on, risk off move, which sell yen, which buy yen off, but it's a dollar move isolated to dollar. Okay. Because it's not really affecting the world's economy, it's just the American economy. So it's isolated, okay? A airstrike in Saudi Arabia on the pipeline is a totally different situation than... It's a totally different situation compared to... than just Fed saying we are maybe going to erase interest rates at some point. Mohammed says you have not done gold yet. I'm absolutely on my way. I'm absolutely on my way. Somebody joined my Discord channel. Thank you very much. Happy. Bada bim, boom. Savior and Elwing, thank you for joining in. And somebody just joined the Daniel Gunut. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Boom. Happy to have you here. So, coming into gold. Where is the gold diggers? Hashtag gold diggers. I need to get you out. You need to reply. If you're into gold, you need to reply with gold diggers or gold gang, whatever you are. Now I want to see how much interested you guys are into gold. Like, what's your level of interest? Is it so much that you will tell your parents to buy gold? Are we there? Like, are you telling your Indian parents that you're going to buy gold now? Are we there? Are you telling your grandparents? Are we there? Or are you just keeping it to yourself? You know, I'm into gold trading. I don't know what I'm doing. Or are you like loud? You know. Come on, people. Gold gang, gold diggers. Just two people into gold? I will look for shorts on gold. I will not trade the bullish pullback. Okay, cool. Lam says, I'm not district. Absolutely valid. Congratulations, Lam. You just made a very valid, just a very valid, what do you call it? Very valid decision. If it's not in your mandate, if it's not in your trading plans, you don't need to. Cool. So, let's join the clue train, okay? Let's join the clue train. First of all, gold like 618s. Okay? We are at 618 retracement at the moment. Give or take. Okay? It's not perfect. So we are at the last level to bounce up from. Okay? Technically. This 1740 is technically a nice level to bounce off from. Okay? But that's also where we are now at 1760, 50, give or take. So, I would say in this level, that would be a great place to buy. If you are a seller, You're like, no, 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 no. Don't even think about buying it. Okay? Your thoughts are valid. Your trade plans are valid. But I'm going to give you a headache. You are at a lower low. You can't sell here. Okay? But where you can sell is somewhere around 1800 or 1820. Okay? Around this level here. This support from resistance level here. Okay? That's what you can do. Or you can say that this is your resistance. Pure price action, by the way. I don't need any indicators. Pure price action. Or this level here. I'm just using those levels. Cool. Sorry, that was the wrong level. So, I was supposed to use that one. Cool. So, shorts coming in hot. Oops. Buys. Okay. So, where do you put your stop loss? How do you put your stop loss? If you are buying at this level, you should be able to have your stop loss below 1680. That's far away. But remember, less than 0.5%. Okay, so you should be below 1720. That's $25 away. Can you handle that? Okay, maybe not then. Then if you can't handle that, what should you do? So if you were to trade this situation here, you say you bought, you say this is a double bottom, higher high, higher low. You bought here. Either at this point when it comes back down again, you're break even, because you're very scared, or you have your stop loss here. So if your stop loss is there, you should be, is it $10? My point is, if you have a double bottom, higher high, higher low, below here, like a very sharp stop loss, cool. Hello, Ali. Hello. I like to play both sides. Okay, then I would think you would play the sells. And once we start going for buys again, ladies and gentlemen, we might have a very strong move in this area here. Okay, so when we're going back up to 1834, I think we're going to go fast up to 1850. Okay, cool. Anything else then? All good? All golden? Did you guys notice I did not take I have not taken on the ads today? I'm just wondering if anyone noticed that I'm trying to be kind to you guys. And I try to be secretly kind to you at least. Okay? And then if I have given you any value whatsoever, I hope you're following me. Or going to follow me now. I would say, literally I would say, today, this year, or this setups on dollars is the most difficult trading setup from a weekend I have seen. The most difficult trading setup. It is mid-air, it is high in momentum, there is no reversal, it's just somewhere in between a lot. And it's a very aggressive sell-off on the pairs, and it's just momentum. There's no technicals, it's just they just took profit and went away and got home. But I would expect gold to go higher because of seasonality as on when you exit your dollar trades on short dollar, you're going into gold instead to just make sure you don't lose any money over the summer. Alright, so that is my reality. So whatever I say today, take it with a pinch of salt. If you feel like you're exhausted like me and want to take a vacation, it is a good time to start taking vacations. Market conditions as of this year is, I would call it difficult. No, sorry. Market conditions as of June, July, maybe they trend. I don't know, but I don't expect it. I did not expect it last year, and I got a trend out of this world. Right now, we have a very strong trend. But let me show you something that happened late past years, okay? Stay with me. June, August. This is June to 1st of August, give or take. And we have then moved, give or take, 5 pips throughout the entire summer, with a top on euro dollar at 25th of June. Okay? Just making sure that you know that. Volume will not be there. For some reason, I have a feeling we're going to see a reversal and a big fall on Wednesday. What do you mean by reversal? Reversal on dollar? Gold is making a head and shoulders pattern. Okay. I'm not disputing that you can see that, okay? Do you smell it? Do you guys smell it? I smell pizza. Yes, sir. Yes, Hardik. Yes, Chief. You're late. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm not laughing that much. But who said that? How are you? Please use the cat. I've already done use the cat, bro. Okay, maybe that's a head and shoulders, but you have not got your retest, so you can't sell it. And that might be a head and shoulders up there. So maybe, but then you sold it up there instead. Cool. Maybe only. Also, does it matter? Okay, which higher time frame are you talking about? This one? Yeah, that's not head and shoulders, bro. That's a correction. We move up, then a correction, and then continue higher. So, Hardik, your friend thinks we're going to have a deeper pullback on USD CAD, and then go up. First, we have a correction, and then we go higher. Okay? And then on Euro, we have a correction, and then lower. Okay, cool. So, if you go into USD CAD for you, since you are such a good friend, since you are such a lovely brother and child to me today on the Father's Day, I'm going to give you something. 123.50, give or take, 60 maybe. That's why I said okay to your trade plan. That's plan A, going up to 126.50. Plan B is 123, up to 126.50. Cool. Both trade plans are okay. You're good to go. Boom. Gold is at 618 retracement. I already mentioned that. That is very important. And stop loss should be... It's difficult to say. Stop loss should actually be down here at 21.60. That's so far away. So just... I don't know. It's difficult. Maybe 22.50. That's a 100 pip stop loss. It's difficult, bro. Okay, just do 100 pips then. So and see how it goes. 100 pip vessel. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've done it for you. You're not happy? Happy now? Do you know what? The humor in between me and my brother is when you when you're when you. So one time my brother asked me if I can pick him up, and I forgot. No, I asked him if he could pick me up, and then he didn't. And I called my mom, and then he eventually went. And when I come back, he then will reply, "Yeah, I will," or "Yes, I'm coming." But he just picked me up. Why you're replying 1 hour later, or are you coming? Are you coming today or something? He will reply to you after he has come and arrived, and like, yeah, I saw it. I saw it now. All right. Last pair to check. Then I will go to food and eat. Please, people, subscribe if you feel like I gave you value today. I don't know if I was on top of today. It is the end of the season. I have been working more or less 7 days a week for you guys. So if you feel like I'm a bit exhausted today, I have been working almost without any rest, any off days, any vacation since last year. I'm not going to bother about that, but I'm just saying the reasons. So I've given my heart to you, I've given my brain to you, I've given you my stress to you, and I've tried to make things easy. 2021 first half has not been easy. It has overall, generally speaking, not been as profitable as I want. I want to be at around 50 pips, now 50% increase. I'm nowhere near my target, mostly because of my own wrongdoings. Market was okay. January, February, March was okay. April was great. That was kind of where I picked up some of my losses. But June was again supposed to save me again. Didn't happen. So if you see less of me now during the summer, don't leave me. I will try to be with you at least once a week. Live sometimes. You have to be in my Discord channel to see when I go to vote. If there is demand for me to come online, I will, but need to be there and say yes, you want me to come online, I will then come online. And weekly M2, as long as market is bullish, or weekly MM3 if it's bearish. 50 pip, stop loss 20 or 50 or whatever, and then take profit on a Monday or on a Wednesday early in the week, and then take the week off. What is my most profitable pair? I don't know. It's losses and profits all over the place, but Euro probably Euro. So last thing, I'm gonna cry. Okay, it's been an amazing journey with you guys. You guys going to watch my $30? If you haven't watched it, I don't know if it's even interesting to you guys, but for someone it's actually. Eivindfx. I think this is the one. This is where I start off. This is where I start. I start with a $30 account. It is nowhere near where I'm right now. So yeah. And I started out with, I remember my channel was at 33 subscribers. Okay, 33 subscribers. I think it was October, November 2018. Nobody listened to me. Like, nobody was there. I was just by myself, and now you guys are. Yeah. So it is stressful. I try to do the best analysis, best market analysis, best trading analysis for you guys, do a lot of research, seasonality, market research, what is Fed supposed to be doing. And I've been more wrong this year than I really want to be. What can I say? I am also human. I have 10 tons of things to improve. And for those who are with me right now, I appreciate every single one of you. And if you need help, please call me. My phone is here. I have it on whatever you call it right now, on mute. But yeah, for those who are my mentorship students, yeah, I live and breathe for you guys. You are my reason. I want you guys to win so hard I can't sleep at night. I want you guys to win so bloody much. Okay? Nasdaq probably needs to fall down to 1350 before going higher. Okay? Sorry, 1370. Okay? We are a team. Hey, gambler. Gold falling. Gold, travel diaries, gold is already done. I already done it. Yeah. Yeah, I want to go to a heartache, and I want to go to my wife, and I just want to sit by the beach in Oman. If you guys have a beach still, hopefully with shorts on, if I'm allowed to, you know, Gulf states, and just do nothing. And then if Cardi calls me and says, "Hey, babe, what are you thinking about steel today?" I'm telling you, buy in September, come back in September. All right. Have a great night. Have a great day. I love you guys. Have an amazing week. We're going to make pips. We're going to go to war. And boom. Whatever I done 8 years ago is no longer there. So, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Amir. Happy to have you here.